Welcome back to a Booze and Chill Live, the spot where the drinks are cold, the movie trailers are sizzling hot, and the giveaways are just getting started. Tonight we're cracking open the brand new Jack Daniels Blackberry and see if it is worth the hype. I will also be announcing the winner of the My Pop Gourmet Popcorn giveaway and diving headfirst into some movie trailer breakdowns. So grab your glasses and grab your snacks, and let's get started. Ace Core 30.
Ace 430 Master.
It's alive. It's alive. You know it's alive when it be bumping like this. So please, round of applause to the Booze and Chill Live! Yeah. Gotta hype it up because someone's got to. But anyways, thank you all so much. Just went live on the Instagram. Now I'm barely about to go live on the TikTok, and now I'm about to go live on Instagram. Let's tone that down a bit now. Welcome to the Booze and Chill Live. Thank you all for joining. Today we're doing something new. We're doing a little something new. We're doing this new drink, this new spirit bottle that came out not too long ago, and we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna be doing it right. We're gonna be doing this bottle right. Pun intended. No, I don't know what I mean by that. But this is what we're trying. This is what we're trying today. We're trying the Jack Daniels Blackberry, the Tennessee Blackberry. So as you saw, very interesting looking bottle. And here we have it in real time. As you can see right there. It's got quite a look to it. It's good. It's the classic bottle. It's a classic glass bottle, and obviously it's not the number 7 with the black and white label. This is more of a purpley and gold type of color. Everything's the same, just the color, and well, of course, the fact that it's got a little bit of flavor. And I know a lot of people don't. Well, not a lot, but just some. There's some people who don't like flavoring in their spirits, or in this case, the whiskey. But there's also some people who can appreciate it. And now that I think about it, I got to give a shout out to the good folks at VNG Spirits Liquor Store, located right there. Shout out to those good people. That is where I actually got this bottle. So if you have been looking out for the Jack Daniels Tennessee Blackberry, that is the place that you can find it. And as you can probably tell, as you can see, it's been worked on. Obviously, the first day I got this thing, I just poured it out straight out. And I probably somebody thinking like this is what are you doing here drinking and telling us about it? Because not a lot of people know about it. Not a lot of people have tried it. So I'm here to tell you and show you and taste it and show you all that whether it's worth the hype. Is Jack Daniels Tennessee Blackberry worth the hype? Is it worth your time? Is it worth the money? Price on this, I believe, was like about a little bit over $30. Just a little bit over $30. The Jack Daniels Tennessee Blackberry. Now, obviously, we're going to be trying this. We're going to review this. We're going to do the smelling, the tasting, how we usually do it. And then we're going to get into the My Pop giveaway. Thanks to the good people and awesome giveaway sponsors of the Booze and Chill Live right here. Big shout out to them. And then we're going to be breaking down a couple of movie trailers. We're going to be breaking down some movie trailers. Bad news for the people over here on TikTok. I tried to see somehow I can connect it to StreamYard. I had no luck whatsoever. So, as usual, I'm gonna have to insist that once I'm done with the drink review, and I guess I could just do you guys a favor and flip the phone and whatnot for the giveaway. But after that, for the breaking down of the trailers, may I suggest you head on over to YouTube and Facebook and or Instagram. So let's get this thing started, shall we? Let's pour this thing into our whiskey glass. I just realized something. Nobody on TikTok can hear me because I'm not mic'd up. Because give me a second. There we go. There we go. Now people on TikTok can hear me. I'm gonna have to repeat myself. Sorry for everybody out there. Okay, so let's pour this sucker now. So for the people on TikTok, since you can hear me now, I apologize for that. You can stick around for the drink review, which is about to happen, as you can see right here. I'll do the thing with the giveaway, but for the breaking down of the trailers, may I suggest head on over to YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. They don't know because they're not in here. So TikTokers, head on over to those 3 other platforms for the breaking down of the movie trailers, because I can't do what I can do with everybody else. So let's do this. Let's do the first thing that we do here in the Booze and Chill live. Whoa, I'm a little out of it. The smelling. Let's do the smell. I believe I was looking at the wrong camera at that time, so cheers. TikToks are probably just looking at me like, well, what the fuck are you waiting for? This is why you should go to YouTube, bro. Cheers. Oh. Okay, so if you're familiar with, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do have a slight little headache thing going on. I don't know if you can tell something a little off about me, but something's up. And here I am about to try to numb this little slight headache that I got with my good old pal, good friend, old buddy, Jack Daniels, with a hint of blackberry. So the smell, you definitely pick up the sweetness. You get that blackberry sweetness to it, but you also still get that traditional Jackie Daniels in there. It's just more enhanced on the sweetness. Typically Jack Daniels, the typical Jack Daniels. Thank you, Bobby, TikTok. Typical Jack Black? No, Jack Daniels has a little bit of a notes in the smell on the nose. It's kind of sort of like that, just again like times 10, but with a little bit of more, again, with a little bit of a berry kind of smell. Honey's still there. Woof. It's still got a little bit of that barrely wood, smoky kind of smell. Let's see, what am I looking at? Drink a Coke for the headache. What's going on, man? What's going on? I did. What did I have? Actually, now that I think about it, I think I had a Coke Zero, if I'm not mistaken. No caffeine. So I guess that was a mistake on my part. But I mean, I'm sure this will do something, right? I'm sure this will do something. But yeah, thank you for joining, sir. Thank you for joining. I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised that you are here, because I know that you and I are friends of the whiskey, and this is what we're working on today. The Jack Daniels Tennessee Blackberry, very sweet smelling stuff. Very sweet. Like I was saying, it's like a very heavy on the honey, because again, regular Jack Daniels whiskey has a little hint of a honey, and you get that like I said, times like 10, but with more of a berry sweet. It's not even like a tardy berry. It's just plain sweet. You know it. Hells yeah, dude. But again, it's got that that barrelly aged kind of smell, like a nice smoky wood. Woof. Can you get like? I know this happened to me before because I have a strong sense of smell, and if I smell a certain spirit or something that's like, you know, heavy on the nose, it hits me in such a way where it's like, it's just too bad that I can't do that. I'm gonna see if I can maybe figure something out, because I'm pretty sure we're able to do such a thing, like where we can smell to the point where we just kind of like get it into our mouths, like taste it through our nose. I mean, it's kind of what we do when we taste, technically, but you know, whatever. Hello, everyone. I am doing splendid. I am in. I'm surprisingly in a very good mood for a guy who has a slight headache. I hate headaches. I hate them. But I'm actually doing pretty good. I got some very nice looking whiskey in my hands, so it makes things a lot more better. So thank you for joining, Andres, or as I call him, Time Lord. That's what I call him, because that's what he is. So yeah, so as far as the smell, man, it is just sweetness. Like I never would have thought that somebody can make whiskey smell this intensely sweet. But Jack Daniels, just like all the times in the past, it has surprised me. They just somehow managed to turn the most traditional whiskey, the most traditional whiskey, and turn it into something like this. I mean, there's no other way to explain it other than that it's just a blackberry smell, a berry, sweet honey, but again, still picking up that traditional smokiness, woody smokiness. You don't get that caramelly kind of notes that you would typically get in the original Jack Daniels, but like I said, it's just that sweetness that just kind of completely takes over. Oof. But I think that's enough of that. Let's get into the best parts here. Trying to keep up with the times. That could be also a thing too. I mean, it's kind of a ballsy move if you really think about it too, because like I'm gonna use Anheuser-Busch. And if you guys have been following me for a good amount of time in the Booze and Chill Buzzcast podcast, I talked about how Anheuser-Busch tried to, how my friend over here is saying they're trying to get into the times, but they did it in such a way where it just plain and simple, it did not work out. But to be fair, they used a transgender spokesman. So can you compare it to something like this? I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. But ballsy nonetheless. Because some people, hello, Popsaroonies. But yeah, people sometimes don't like change. I guess it really depends. It depends on the change as well, right? I think that's what I think. But let's move on. Let's move on to the next thing that we do here, and that is the tasting.
Ace course 30. Ace course 30 matchup.
Oh, this is how I do this. Oops, wrong one. Cheers, and cheers to TikTok. And man, it's been a crazy week, man. It's been a crazy week. I usually don't. Well, let me sip this first. Cheers. By the way, this is clear. It's all clear. No ice. But I do have ice. I do have ice on me, but I want to have it clear. So I don't want to dilute any flavors or anything like that. So I'm just going to have it like just plain straight so I can tell you exactly what it is. But I usually don't like to dip my toes into this kind of topic. But this past week has been just Let's put it this way. It's been fucked. It's been fucked. Something about some chick who was like, I don't know which she was supposed to be. I didn't really go really deep into it, but she was like in a boat, and they like shot it with a flaming arrow, and it caught fire, and she's gone. The stabbing at a train, and then the shooting of what's his name, Mr. Kirk. Like what in the fuck is going on in this world right now? It's insane, dude. A whiskey neat. I looked at the wrong camera, but yes, whiskey neat. Exactly. But anyways, cheers to everybody to everybody I just mentioned. Cheers to them, and may they rest in peace. Almost went into the wrong hole. By the way, have you ever gotten whiskey down the wrong hole? Woo! It burns. It burns good. It burns good. So, flavor-wise, I'm gonna have one more sip here. It's you gotta take it in a couple of times. That's what she said. You gotta take it in a couple of times to actually get your palate really in there. Straight up, first thing you get is that sweetness, that blackberry sweetness. It's not subtle. It's not subtle at all. It's just right in your face. It's right in your goddamn face. But right after the blackberry honey kind of sweetness kind of starts to die down, you start getting that Jack Daniels, you know, and if you know Jack Daniels, you drink Jack Daniels. If you drank in Jack Daniels, I don't care if you have a bad memory of Jack Daniels, you still remember Jack Daniels. Give me a sec. This is driving me a little crazy. So yeah, I don't care if you've had a bad experience, you remember Mr. Jack Daniels. Okay. So if you know Jack Daniels, you know that flavor, you know that nice whiskey Jack. You get that right after the sweetness. But the blackberry, it actually does last a good while, actually. I have another sip here. Yeah. Excuse me. The blackberry lasts a pretty good while. Like, it stays and it stays, and then it slowly fades. This one just really likes to kind of just stay and just settle in and make you realize, like, hey, I'm still like this is what's happening. This is what's happening in this flavor. And it's weird now that I'm actually looking at it. I don't think you can tell on camera, but I don't know if it's the fact that they added that extra little the blackberry, but there seems to be, again, I don't know if you can catch that on camera, but there seems to be something different looking about this. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks different to me. Do I recommend it? Actually, yeah, I do actually recommend it. I'm experimental. I mean, that's obviously, this is the Booze and Chill channel is all about trying new things, and I've always been experimental. Would I recommend it? I would recommend it to obviously the experimental people. I would also recommend it to somebody who enjoys a Jack and Coke, because that combines a whiskey and a little bit of the sugary sweetness into it, so it combines those two elements. So if you like Jack and Coke, I know for a fact you are gonna like this, especially if you're one of those people who like their Jack and Coke with a flavored soda. Like, the closest flavor you can probably get to the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Blackberry by not drinking it is probably, like, top of my head, like a cherry soda with Jack and Coke. That's probably the closest you can get it to a Jack Daniels Tennessee Blackberry. So I recommend it to somebody who enjoys that. And it's funny because I'm actually not a huge fan of Jack and Coke, but to be fair, it's bringing in a completely opposite beverage and pouring it into the Jack. This, however, Jack was like, you know what, we're gonna skip that part and just bind it into just one single source. So I like that they did that. Like, I feel like this is like something towards people who don't or didn't enjoy a Jack and Coke, and now those people can just have their Jack straight without having to pour in something completely foreign to the Jack Daniels. I'll put it that way. So I'm gonna say yes. My answer is still yes. Now for the folks, because again, there's some people who don't enjoy flavor in their whiskey, because they're like those people who like enjoy like a not just a whiskey, but like something like scotchy flavor, or just plain scotch, right? The ones that like almost like a tobacco-y kind of back end kind of flavor. Those people will probably not enjoy this. People who probably who else would I recommend this to? Those are like the people on the top of my head, but I do recommend it. But again, in this channel, I do always point out that, you know, it's just keep an open mind. Try it before you deny it. That's what I say, because you can't just look at this thing and be like, nah, bro, they messed with the Jack Daniels. It's like, okay, well, have you tried it? You know what I mean? You know, that's just me though. That's just me. How you mentioned Mr. Kirk and that his incident. Fucked up, dude. Fucked up. Because, you know, different opinions and all that bullshit, right? But all is good here. This is a safe zone, man. This is a safe zone. But flavor, back to the flavor. The flavor. I enjoy it. And I think I'm gonna have it with some ice now, because I think, not that I want to dilute it, but I just want something a little bit more cooler. I'm just gonna put just a little bit of ice, just a little bit, and then we're going to get a little bit of a refill, just a little bit of a refill, just a little bit. No, I'm kidding. So we got that much. So we're gonna twirl it just a little bit. Again, not trying to dilute it, but I just want just a little bit cool. I should have gotten my my little filter and my spoon just to make it cool, so I don't have to keep the ice in there. But I didn't think that far ahead. But cheers. Yeah. With some rocks in it, and by rocks I mean ice, for those of you who don't know. It definitely, of course, it's diluting it just a little bit. It lessens the sweet blackberry by just a little bit. It makes it less, what's the word I'm looking for? Again, there's a dilution element to it, but it's also just making it, to put it simple, it makes it just a little bit less sweet, and it's kind of brings out a little bit more of the original Jack Daniels. Not a lot, but also the cold version of the Tennessee Blackberry is a little bit more, how do I put it? It's refreshing. And then I don't think people use that word when they describe Jack Daniels. Actually, no, I think, now that I think about it, people don't use the word refreshing whenever they're drinking Jack Daniels. So I think that kind of sort of says a little bit something about this particular bottle. The fact that I'm like, okay, and that's on ice, by the way. The Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey on ice is a little bit refreshing, actually. It is a little bit refreshing. And again, that kind of says a lot. It says a lot because it's whiskey. It's whiskey, and that's kind of crazy. So kudos to Jack Daniels for that. And I think that's really all it is. I mean, other than that, this thing packs 35 alcohol volume. So that's 70 proof. That's 70 proof equals to 35 ABV. And this is the excuse me. This is the 750 ml bottle. So it's like I guess you can say the medium size bottle. You can find this in the smaller version. I forgot what size that is. And of course you can scale it up a little bit more if you want. Grab one of these guys, grab one of them. If you have a sweet tooth and you have a love for the whiskey and sweets, or like I said, if you're into a Jack and Coke, you can skip the Coke and just go straight with this with a little bit of rocks in it. And it's almost up there with that. You get, again, the best of both worlds. Just bind it into just one singular thing. And I think that's bloody brilliant of Jack Daniels. Bloody brilliant. It's mental. It's mental. In a good way. Cheers to Jack Daniels. All right. That about covers this here spirit bottle. By the way, if you have been enjoying the music in my background, may I suggest you check out my good friend Ace Core 30. That's the source of the music. If you enjoy the source, head on over to the source and get yourself some sourcey material. Okay, I think I might have failed that just a little. I might have fucked that up a little bit, but it's okay. But you know what I mean. You got me. You know what I meant. Now that we're done with that, let's get on over to the giveaway. Let me set it up here. And weird and funny enough, there's only three entries. Gotta give a big congrats to last week's winner. He just happens to be here right now, and that is my good friend Alex, or as he calls himself on the interwebs, Alex7Luke. Congratulations for winning. I still got your prizes. And let's get right on to, where's my shit? Okay, here we go. Let's get right on to that. I pressed the wrong thing. Here we go. Let's get right along. Where's my music at? I gotta pause this. Gotta pause this for a bit. And we are. I know there's a different. I know StreamYard did something different. Something about being able to mess with this. I don't know. I didn't go for it. There's been so many updates. You are very welcome, sir. You are very welcome. And let's where's my drum roll? I'm just a one-man band, man. Just a one-man band. All right, let's do this. Spin the Roonies, and we spin it, and we drum roll it. Like I said, not a lot of entries. So the wife one. My wife entered because she's been wanting some popcorn because this is good popcorn. So congratulations to my baby mama. Actually, you've been following along in my vlog, which if you haven't, you should definitely check out my vlog. Got another kiddo on the way, so that's pretty cool. Cheers to the new member of the clan. All right. Congrats to the wifeys. Well, you live here, so you You know. Let's move on to the last thing that we do here. Congratulations, says Alex. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. Where's my stuff at? Where's my stuff at? Here we go. I gotta change it all. And I also there's been like, does anybody know how many movies, like movie trailers, come out in just like a week? It is insane. And I'm not talking like big blockbuster kind of movies. I'm talking like indie movies and stuff like that. Like, it's insane, dude. It's insane. Like, new ones came up. I had a list, but it's like now I'm not even sure if I want to go through this list anymore because there's new ones. So we're just gonna freestyle this thing. Mañana sabemos. Oh, hell yeah. Yep. Tomorrow we're gonna find out what my baby mama's brewing in her tummy. I can think of something more clever than that. So okay, I got this ready. I'm just a one-man band, guys. Chill. This is Booze and Chill, right? That's how that works. Right? Okay. And we're about ready. Okay, let's get into the movie trailer review. And this one is a trailer. Of course. I mean, not a trailer, an ad. We're freestyling this now. Because again, movies come and they come when they come. And that's a double whammy. If you know, you know. Yeah, this movie is called Anne Rice Talamasca. This is literally, like, I want to say a week ago that this trailer came out. And this is an interesting one because, well, to be honest, I mean, I don't know what Talamasca means, but the thumbnail is the thing that caught me, and you're going to see why. Let's play this damn thing.
This was a warning. We'll need to replace her.
See, that line just made me think of the $1 Million Man. We have the technology. We can rebuild him. We can make him better, stronger. Iron Bat. No, okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, we appreciate your time. Any firm would be happy to have you.
Something I can help you with?
What do you want from me?
There's only so much I can share.
You're a spy.
No.
CIA. MI6.
So far, you're probably thinking like, okay, this isn't going nowhere. But I think I might have remember seeing this, maybe, quite possibly. I think I did. This is like a thriller kind of mystery kind of thing, which I'm also into. I'm into the horror. Believe me, I love horror, but I also like a little bit of mystery. I like a little bit of mystery, thriller, and I think there's also like a serial killer thing going on, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I need to refresh my memory.
Hire you.
Why me?
You check several boxes. You're orphaned, secretive, smart, and you have a rare talent, Guy. You hear things others cannot.
Who are you?
Talamasca. We watch.
There it is. Fourth wall break. Talamasca. And that's all I can give you because that's all I remember, because I might have just schemed through it and I just kind of picked up little bits and pieces. So let's continue on with it.
And you're always there. Always there. Let me in.
The London Mother House has been infiltrated. All of the Talamasca's secret knowledge has gone missing.
See, that book itself right there, like, I don't know if y'all. I mean, I'm pretty sure because everybody lives on TikTok now. But there's a couple of videos you can find on TikTok where like you can order like a certain book and it gives you like all these secrets on like better ways to live your life, and we're talking like health wise, financial wise, spiritual wise, and stuff like that. That's kind of what that book reminds me of. So I'm wondering if like this is some sort of way, because again, I've mentioned this many times in the channel and the live. Well, my channel in general, that I'm a believer of movies being I'm sorry, hinting out and or subliminally, whatever, however you want to look at it, subliminally giving you uh messages of what's actually happening around the world. And I just remembered something. TikTok over here. I apologize. Did not move one damn finger when it came to the live. So unfortunately, Robert, you did not win, Robert. And now I gotta let you go because it's over, and I completely forgot to move the damn thing. This is why TikTok needs to work with StreamYard. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these guys go, and we're gonna continue on with this trailer. So head to YouTube, guys. Everybody on TikTok, and we're out of there. I totally completely forgot about them. My bad. Continuing on with this.
Destroyed if it should fall into the wrong hands.
Who do we have here?
Oh, you're in danger.
I remember now. This is where it starts getting very, very twisty. Very twisty. Like that plot twist. But at the same time, it's telling us something. You just gotta pay attention, man. You gotta pay attention.
Where are we going?
To my kill room.
Relax. We're going to the basement.
What's the difference? That's the part where you laugh.
Why would they put my mother's name in your book?
Ask them. They're using you, kid.
You're the scene of a mass murder.
I know there's a connection.
I don't know if you guys. Oh, I think I might have gotten out right on point. And if I'm not mistaken, if you pay very close attention to that motherfucker's eyes right there. Right there. I don't know if my clicker shows up on your screen. If you pay attention to his eyes, this shit gets deep.
You're hiding something from me.
We all have ulterior motives.
Gonna get that boy killed.
You're in so much trouble.
Go.
See what I mean? Did you see that shit? I told you, it gets very twisty. Very, very twisty. And it gets twisty real fast. Like, we're talking what looks like vampires now and like some sort of underground vampire cult. But at the same time, the elite is involved. You know what I mean? Like, there's shit happening. And again, I'm a huge believer of the movies giving us hidden messages about what's actually going on in the world, man. AMC investing another Anne Rice material, which is cool, like trailer. It does look cool. I don't know about AC investing on Anne Rice, but it does look cool. But that's kind of funny though. It does look interesting though.
Oh, we're already there, baby.
Yeah, boy. So that's that. And like I said, we're just gonna fucking freestyle this thing. Dan, my camera gets in the way and I can't see. There we go. Now I gotta do this. Dude, are you serious? How many movies come out? I don't know what this is. So again, movies come out like a motherfucker. So I'm just gonna freestyle this. I'm just gonna click this, and we're all gonna watch it for the first time together at the same damn time. But first, we have to wait a few moments because YouTube ads cannot resist, and it says one of two. So while that loads, let me know your all's thoughts on this Talamasca. I know. Excuse me. I know Time Lord's thoughts on it. I have a good idea what Time Lord thinks. But what do all of you else there? What do the rest of you think? Let me know in the comments right down below. And I think we are ready for this. So let's get right on to this.
Gold cutters, check. Spray paint, check. Come on.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, what is that? I don't know what I'm watching.
There are bears out here.
Oh, it's a bear. It's a big fluffy bear.
Really?
Is this gonna be like another, what was it called? Cocaine bear? Is this another cocaine bear? I think that movie actually nay. If I'm not mistaken, I think because there was Cocaine Bear, and then there was like this other movie with like an alligator. I don't know what that thing was on, and then there was something else with fishes or some bullshit. But I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, the one movie that started like these crazy killer animals. Again, you correct me if I'm wrong. I think it might have been Cujo. Probably. I could be wrong. There could have been something before that. I just can't think of it. But I want to say that Cujo started this whole insane animal killer horror movie theme. I think genre. Let me know if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not always right.
Spending big on this place, aren't they?
Multinational conglomerate with money to burn.
I know you got a lot on your plate with its projects. You on track?
Never. Alan Jace, meet Kate Deeks, fish and game ranger for these parts. We're gonna.
So it turns out bears eat people. That's what happened here, detective. I hope in this movie we do get like has anybody seen the movie Dead Silence? The one with the, what was her name? That old lady. Oh, she has such a creepy name, and a creepy aura, creepy face. Character's creepy. But anyways, I hope we get a detective like from the movie Dead Silence. That, you know, that guy that's always with that machine, just always trimming his face. I hope this movie gets something like that. Why? Because I don't know. Like I feel like that guy in Dead Silence was kind of sort of out of place, because like he was it was funny. Like he was such a funny character, like just to be lollygagging around the damn movie, just shaving his face constantly. That guy was out of place. I feel like that guy would go way more better in, what was this movie called? Savage Hunt. So I hope we get someone like that. I hope.
Have to shut your site down until we find whatever did this.
My guys don't get paid if the site's closed.
They don't get paid if they're dead. Sorry you got to see this, Jace. You have to understand what we're up against. Looks like they were a couple of eco warriors.
Fishing game have 82 bears tagged. It looks like it's a wild bear.
We need to find this bear.
The fuck? This person looked like he got 82 bear attacked by 82 bears. How can you tell the specific number is my question. That's a very specific number, right? Like I know people can tell. What do they call the crime scene? They have a specific title. Those people go to crime scenes and they're able to actually detect how. Like what I'm trying to get at is like people can detect how long, like drowning victims, they can tell how long they've been drowning by how puffed up they are, and tests and stuff that they do, and so on and so forth. But how can you tell how many bears attacked an individual? Like you can't get that in a through some blood tests. You can't get that. Like how do you do that? Like that's insane to me. That's insane. I call that's movie lies. That's movie lies.
Take it down. Can you track him? I know someone who could.
The last thing he's gonna want to do is help us.
Someone killed her cubs.
That wasn't us, Kate.
It wasn't them. She's nature at its worst. She's hunting to kill.
We're not gonna get the detective that I hope, but we do get like this really lone fucking loner who just so happens to, you know, be one with nature and is able to actually tell you like, oh, this ain't no regular bear. This is a crack bear. It's a really rare species. It hunts down crackheads and mobs them to oblivion. Always on the search for the perfect crack. Let's move on. Let's move
I
on.
need your help, Joe.
Keep your safety off. Clear the area. This is her territory now.
What are you gonna do, Kate?
We have to deal with this.
This is Kate Deek, Sheriff Riggins, do you copy? You'd start making your way back right now.
I think I got something up here. Let me put it this way. You know the kind of bear that's attracted to people?
the people who carry a little bottle of honey along with them, like those weirdos who carry hot sauce bottles. Leave Winnie the Pooh alone. Leave Winnie the Pooh alone. He's just looking for his fix, man. He's looking for his fix.
This is the kind of bear that eats those kind of
I'm assuming this is gonna be like a final boss fight. The lone hunter, whatever he's be considered to be, facing up against the killer bear who apparently also kills other bears. So I think that's kind of what they just said here in the trailer. So yeah, it's gonna be like a Mario versus Bowser kind of situation, minus turtles, except we get very large angry bears or Pooh Bear. Yeah, y'all pretty much just saw what could be like the next trailer that we're looking at, because that's the most recent ones. It was the most recent ones. Let's see. I showed you all Anne Rice Talamasca, which is very interesting sounding. Let's see. What else sounds good? We checked out Savage Hunt, which is basically Cocaine Bear minus coke. I don't know, dude. These are that thing came out 2 days ago, according to this. Let's look at this. I don't know what this is. This thing is called. Oh, let me just check if there's an ad. Of course there's an ad. Of course there's an ad. I can't believe they're still showing Deadpool stuff on ads. It's insane. I like Deadpool. But anyways, let's check this one out. This one's called Delivery Run. I don't know what it is. I just be looking.
We got another statement from the Niçois Police Department. 2 more hikers up on Greenwood Mountain have vanished. They're not sure if it's wolves or bears.
Oh, it's the pizza delivery guy from the movie Home Alone. You know, the one that they got scared off with by that gangster movie that Macaulay Culkin watches. Hi. I mentioned you earlier. Two reasons actually. One? Yeah. And you won. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yes. I don't know. I don't remember how it came about, but you got mentioned. And because you won. You won. My wife's always stopping by to say hi. Yeah, with the tummy. You want to stick your stomach out? I'm kidding. You don't have to. Oh, never mind. All right, you're actually being blocked. There you go. There's that. Rare what? Rare Obi appearance? What? He's here? Oh yeah, he is here. Obi being my dog. Good what? Good him booze? I think he means give him booze, and I'm not gonna do that. He drinks beer. No, I'm kidding.
No, he drinks.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The wife, the winner of the giveaway, also making an appearance with the baby bump. All right, now that we got that out, your audio is off. Let's see. According to my end, I'm okay. But I think I know what you mean. Sometimes it kind of lags, and it's not so much my audio, it's kind of sort of the streaming signal, I think. I know because I review some of the stuff sometimes just to kind of make sure how everything runs, and the audio seems to be the one that kind of goes on and off, and it's only for like once, rarely twice during a live stream. But I think I know what you mean. It should be correcting itself on its own, though. Let's go back to this thing. Delivery run. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this kind of looks like the delivery guy, the pizza delivery guy from the movie Home Alone, before he got not chased, but scared off by that famous gangster movie. Macaulay Culkin watches in the movie. How did it go again? How did it go? Wow, I can't remember how it goes. It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
Even aliens from outer space.
Between you and me, they just vanished. Today, some truck driver.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 10. Okay, there. It came to me. It came to me.
With a snowplow, tried to run me off the road several times.
Tito emos. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
You do have that tendency to vex people, you know?
Going up the mountain, are we, eh?
But as I was saying, I told you that it would fix itself. And so far in this trailer, again, this is me watching it for the very first time. Again, this just came out. I can't see right now when it came out, but it just came out not too long ago. So far, it's like we're seeing the backstory of the pizza delivery guy from Home Alone. He's just like what apparently looks like he's just pissing people off. That's what happens when you don't do your job right. And remember the number one rule when it comes to late pizza. The golden rule. The Ninja Turtles taught us this it taught me as a kid. Never pay. How's the saying go? Forgiveness is to buy, but never pay full price for late pizza. And I think this is kind of sort of, it's kind of around there. It's kind of around there, dude. Wow, he didn't. He didn't know the new interview of the vampire. It's an ABC big show, and another show is also based on Anne Rice called Way Witches. Way Witches something. No, this is new. This is new. But very interesting, though. Very interesting. Andre Pop Culture Talk, aka Time Lord, has the capability of knowing not having such knowledge. I mean, because he's just has this capacity of just being able to just pop himself into all of these shows and just like see it happen in front of his eyes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what's going on here.
Yep. Sure so. It's dangerous.
For a second, I honestly thought that thing was going to start driving towards him on its own. Again, I don't know I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what I'm watching.
Is anybody home?
Pizza boy being at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's what this movie's that's what this movie's about. So far, what I'm seeing. It looks like a total, like, you know what, this trailer is so dark. I'm gonna have to dim one of these lights just to, there we go, just to be able to see it. Can you see me over here? You can kind of see me. I can't see because this trailer is so dark. Also, it makes it very nice. I look so short. Why is that? Give me a second. This drives me a little crazy. Ooh, something's loose. Something's a little loose. That's a little better. I'm slouching because I'm relaxed. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. That's what the channel's about. He says as he watches somebody about to get killed. Yeah, that's how you roll. For one hell. Oh, slasher movie of a ride.
Is that your blood?
You're making a mistake.
Oh, I paused it right on a good time. So far, this is giving me a Black Christmas. What's that other horror slasher movie? It's a Christmas movie. It reminds me of Black Christmas, and my God, that's the other one. I can't remember, but it's got that kind of thing going on here. That's what I'm getting. Also, a pizza delivery kid guy, whatever. Delivery run. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense now. It makes total sense. Delivery run. No? Okay. All right. I think I got time. I think I got time for just one more trailer here. And I'm going to put the most recent one. This was a day ago. But before, there we go. But before we do that, let's recap here real quick. Today we did this here bottle, and this is what I'm drinking still right now. The Jack Daniels Tennessee Blackberry whiskey. Pretty damn good, surprisingly good. I have to say that I was a little bit skeptical because, again, I'm not a kind of person that enjoys actually, I don't mind it. I just like my whiskey just plain, right? On the rocks, of course, but just like on its own. So this was actually kind of surprising. It's sweet, but not like super overbearingly sweet. It's just the right balance of sweet, and it still has that traditional Jack Daniels flavor, balanced out with a very nice blackberry, slightly honey that the Jack Daniels already has, and it's surprisingly very good. It's surprisingly good. I recommend this to everybody. And let's finish this thing off, shall we? Let me just make sure that a goddamn ad. Excuse me. So, for those of you just tuning in, please check out the Jack Daniels Tennessee Blackberry. And if you are local around my parts in South Texas, go ahead and head on over to this place right here, VNG Fine Spirits. That is exactly where I found this place. And if it sounds familiar, that is because I've actually been live there before. Awesome place. I know the guy that runs the place, a very good friend of mine. Check it out if you are local here in South Texas, specifically Laredo. Head on over there. Check it out. They carry this here bottle, and if you've been looking for it, or if you want a little something, a little spice or sweetness, I should say, in your life, go ahead, check it out. Let's get on to this last here trailer here, shall we? Let me just pause. Let's pause the music here.
Then Jane Mansfield, Betty Page.
Dan Mayer.
How about we take a few with the dress on?
Jack?
What the hell? Also, I'm gonna turn this light off again. So, it makes it very comfy. I feel more comfy every time I do that. It's weird. It's crazy how simple things like that can just change everything, right?
This is huge. I know. What's back here? Oh shit! I thought that was a real person. So where'd you get this?
Ooh, something about that actress. She looks familiar. That actress. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I almost said something else. But no, that actress actually looks familiar. I've seen her somewhere else. But anyways, so it's starting off pretty good. The movie's called The Mannequin, in case I didn't mention it. It's called The Mannequin. So, I mean, mannequins are creepy as it is. I mean, they just stand there and just look at you blankly. You know what I mean? But again, let's get into it. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what it is.
Get that when you started
see that
saying
boobs.
Yeah.
Hickeys.
All three of us. We're not really sure what it's from.
Was that mannequin bleeding, bro? Was that mannequin on its menstrual period or nextral period? Because it was coming from the neck. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hazel, what are you doing? Hazel.
The building was first used as a mannequin factory, operated by photographer Jack Bernard.
I'm digging the visuals. I'm digging how it looks like. It's got like a 1920s, 40s, 60s kind of old school horror mystery kind of suspenseful movie look to it. Just slight, with better cameras, of course. They're not filming it with a fucking potato. So I like the looks of it. I like the looks of that because I'm a big horror fan. I'm a fan of the modern stuff. Well, some of the modern stuff. I'm a fan of the old horror stuff, and this has this look to it. And I like the black and white, and then the red blood. It looks cool. It looks cool. So far, very interesting. Very interesting. I like it. I like this one.
So you're saying that a dead serial killer is doing this to us?
Yes.
It was a very short part where they did the black and white, but it looks cool nonetheless. Now, how will the rest of this movie do? Let's check it out.
We're going to provoke and trigger the spirits with prayer.
Boobs.
Liana?
You can turn this movie trailer into a drinking game depending how many boobs you see. Top of my head so far, we're close to 10. So that's like 10 shots already that they're supposed to take in. You are welcome. You are welcome. I just turned the mannequin movie trailer into a drinking game with boobs. You are welcome. Okay? And I think I might have this. That's not what I meant to do. What I meant to do is this. You are welcome. What does the explosion have to do with anything? I don't know. But we're gonna continue.
No.
Oh, in the name of Jesus Christ, I command you, leave!
So is the actual mannequin that's doing the killing? I would assume so, right? Because why would this guy be screaming out prayers? Oh, that last part is freaky. That was something, dude. That was something. Audio's fine. Just stream maybe. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah, because sometimes, like I said, I like to review my stuff as weird and almost narcissistic as that sounds. Did I just make up a word? Quite possibly, maybe. But yeah, I check out my stuff just to see how things roll, to see what I can do. To see what I can do better. And I do notice that sometimes that the audio kind of goes off just a little bit. Just a little bit. It kind of like sounds like almost like being like almost like muffled. I noticed that. But it is the stream because I literally don't touch nothing except the camera switching stuff and occasional sound effect here and there. But yeah, it's the stream totally. But it fixes itself. It takes a little while, but yeah. Closed my YouTube and got back in and it worked. So it was your end, sir. It was your end, not mine. But that is it. That is it for this live. That was very interesting. The mannequin, the last movie trailer we saw, that was very interesting. That was my genuine reaction. And me watching it for the first... That was literally me watching it for the first time. Like I said, these movie trailers come out like crazy. Crazy. The mannequin looks sick. It looks cool. It's got this really cool look to it, like with the flashbacks and stuff. It was very interesting. And that about covers that. I'm just gonna have a couple of more of this. And I will bid you... I can't get this thing off. I will bid you all adieu, and I will catch you guys in the next one. This is me leaving already. But for those of you, just before we leave, for those of you who are just barely coming in right now, this is what y'all missed out on. The Jack Daniels Tennessee Black Honey. It's tasty, it's sweet, it's smoky. It's got all what you love about the Jack Daniels, just a slightly bit more sweeter. Jack and Coke lovers, you'll love it. People who love flavored alcoholic beverages, you'll love it. Sweet cocktail drinkers, you'll love it. People who just genuinely just want to try something new and are experimental as I am, you will love it. And congratulations to the baby mama of mine for winning the My Pop giveaway once again. Thank you to My Pop, the giveaway sponsors of the Booze and Chill giveaway live. And let me know in the comments down below, and at this point, the replay, which movie was much more interesting looking for you, and what did you all think about all of those? The mannequin, the Savage Hunt, the Anne Rice's Telemasca. Let me know what your thoughts are, and all that good jazz. And that's it for that, guys. Thank you all so much for joining, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna end this way. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you all, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.